Images can be very powerful. They can capture historic moments in time, which become reality for those of us too young to remember events in history. For others, it refreshes their memory of events that greatly impact society.
Children soldiers, like young teenage soldiers who were hurt during this fighting process.
Students of Kapolei High's History Club got a glimpse of rare photographs of World War II and were given the task of showcasing the images of World's End at the Kapoli Public Library.
The images at War's End exhibit are images from the National Archives collection that are not your standard World War II image. They're not the images printed in every textbook. They're the personal images. A lot of them were from guys' individual cameras or photographers who were discovered after the war.
The project started with a school-wide field trip to visit the exhibit's home, the USS Missouri.
World War II came to an end on her decks, and that was Sunday morning, September 2nd, 1945. It took place right underneath that white tarp.
After a quick history lesson, it was time to go beneath the deck to check out the exhibit and be submerged into the history of the event itself.
This is the first time we've decided to integrate our existing exhibits and take them elsewhere. We've done presentations at libraries before, but taking a complete exhibit and having the students help us out with that, it's all new.
Realizing that very key historical figures, historical people most likely, went throughout the decks and the surface of the ship, and they made history on this.
After visiting the Missouri, students began production of their vision of the exhibit, starting off with the selection of images to be displayed.
I feel like we should keep this one because it's from Hawaii.
They were local photos, so they would affect the people who would be seeing the exhibition more strongly.
So it's between this one and that one?
The debates they had, I just had to sit back and observe. You know, don't get involved, let them work it out.
A lot of our population is Filipino too.
It was really difficult and frustrating because they were all really good photos with good historical significance, and it's hard to choose which ones were least important because they're all important.
I had my own ideas, but in the end this was supposed to be a student-driven project.
This is showing that they're waiting for more.
Keeping it?
It was fun to observe.
After some discussion and difficult decisions, it was time to head over to the woodshop for construction and manual labor.
The experience that we wanted the kids to be able to get out of this was, it wasn't just painting and construction or even just the photo selection. Hopefully we're exposing the kids to different career options, different school options, and we're just trying to provide as much experience as we can.
If they do happen, we'll scrape them off.
Most students come in here and think they can't do things. They don't feel comfortable, and in a few short minutes, we show them how things go together, how things happen, and before you know it, they're feeling comfortable. They're doing a nice job. They have the reward of doing something and stepping back and looking, wow, that's nice, I did that. It's a good feeling, and it's nice to share that with students.
Finally, the day of the unveiling had come, and all the students' hard work was now displayed for the public.
This remained, from the very beginning through the end, a student activity, and it was just fantastic.
Well, I'm just happy that I was able to contribute to something that people can now look at and observe and learn more about the ship as I did.
I think I have become a better teacher as a result of this project. As a teacher, if you're ever presented with an opportunity to take your classroom outside, take the learning outside, make it hands-on, then you take advantage of it.
Old images were revisited and new images were created. For HIKI and Kapolei High School, I'm Irish Alvarez.